Arena is only going to be close to affordable for Standard if you pick up exactly one deck and play just that deck for the rest of the format. And even then, it might end up being more than Magic Online, depending on how things shake out. This hand is not good enough, right? If this Dark Depths was a mana producing land, I could keep this and just move to hand size. But I think I'm just supposed to mulligan this. I think if this made mana, I'd consider keeping this, but it doesn't, so I'm not going to. Just immediately punished. Okie doke. Wild cards help some, but it takes a while to build a pool of wild. Yeah, and Gaffy, for the record, I don't think it's going to be hard to build one specific deck with Arena. I think the difficulty that's going to come up a lot of the time is when you want to build your second deck because you've burned all your wild cards at that point. Yeah, Loyal Retainers gets us our thing back, right? Sacrifice this, return target legendary card from your graveyard to your battlefield. Activate this ability only on your turn before attackers are declared. Oh, old Magic cards. I just Thoughtseize them here, right? They just did nothing on one. They could be Manaless Dredge and they clicked play by mistake. I think I'm actually going to Thoughtseize them here. It also kind of disguises what we're playing, in case they just accidentally kept a bad hand and they concede in response to this. Well, that is certainly a hand of legacy legal Magic the Gathering cards. They definitely just misclicked. Definitely just misclicked. Holy shit, is there justice in the world? That was weird. This Unburial Rites and this, are these probably too slow? Do I want my Pithing Needles, or do I want to just click submit? I think the biggest takeaway from that, sorry to go back. I think we clicked submit. I think the biggest takeaway from the Arena Economy post was that, like, how tone deaf the people making decisions at WotC are. Like, to have the stones to say the words, we know we're more expensive than everybody else, but we're worth it. Just like, that's such a level of, like, arrogance and obnoxiousness that, like, it's staggering. Christus with the 13-month resubscription. Thank you very much and welcome back. I appreciate the continued support. Yeah, the Karakas stage, most of our sideboard's a Living Wish package, chat. The only cards we're really boarding in are Pithing Needles or Silent Gravestones, for the record, for people watching at home. This hand doesn't do anything, so I'm going to mulligan. This hand's great, and I would love a Lotus Petal, because Lotus Petal lets me go turn 1 Thoughtseize Entomb, turn 2 Exhume. Brother who just casually plays games read that before I heard about it and was just laughing. Yeah, like, sure, we're more expensive, but we're great. That might work with diehard Magic the Gathering fans, but it's not really going to work with, like, normal average people, right? This hand, I actually just take the Griselbrand, right? I'm pretty sure I just take Griselbrand. And just, like, because they have so many cantrips. Oh, Exhume. Oh, no, Exhume. Why are you symmetrical? Oh, no. Oh, no, Exhume is symmetrical. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hogland almost hogged it up there for a second. All right. Is this just... Do I take a Brainstorm or a Preordain? Do I take a Brainstorm or a Preordain? I think it's the Preordain. God bless the competitive advantage from chat. God bless you. So in response to this brainstorm, I'm going to Entomb. So brainstorm's only really good if you have cards you don't want in your hand. So there's a pretty good chance that my opponent isn't going to have 4 cards they want to put back with brainstorm right away. So they see similar numbers of cards, and if my opponent doesn't find another fetch land, the brainstorm could be awkward for them, the second one. Whereas, like, the Preordain is going to guarantee to get you to push through selection. The Yu-Gi-Oh card was an Entomb. I Dark Ritual to beat Spell Pierce here, right? Also, it lets me fetch Scrubland with this, so I can cast Children. Yeah, just hook the cards directly into my veins, chat. Oh, I should fetch the Scrubland before I draw it like an idiot. There's only one Scrubland in my deck. Should definitely do that. Mistakes were almost made, chat. Mistakes were almost made. Alright, we actually want to Thoughtseize here before I do anything else, right? Because Thoughtseize loses me health, so the Children's going to gain it back. Of course that's Legacy staple, Children of Korlis. Korlis? What is this? Korlis? Wow, that's interesting. They had a brainstorm and they didn't dig for Force of Will in response to the Exhume. That's certainly an interesting decision. Did you think we were done, opponent? But wait, there's more! I feel like carnival music should be playing at this point. Boop. So now we'll draw 14 cards. And then we'll Shallow Grave back our Children. Oh, I guess I should have Dark Ritualed first. Whatever, we're gonna draw our whole deck. I need a lemon shake up. Yeah, of course it's a lab band win. I got you. I understand. I know what's up. Alright, cast this. There's more petals in here, right? What the fuck even is Griselbrand, right? Who thought this magic card was okay? Who thought this magic card was okay? I'd like to have a long, hard conversation with you about things that are okay and things that are not okay. Alright, so now we know they don't have anything in their hand, right? I'm gonna cast this spell just in case. Just to double check here. Make sure the coast is clear. Alright, coast is clear. Cast this. I don't even have to crack LED, but I'm gonna crack LED for good measure. I'm gonna crack LED for good measure. Yeah! Bin 'em, baby! Yeah, I'd like to use Living Wish. Yeah, I would. That one. Give it to me, baby. Give it to the baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Trigger. Well, that was sweet. That That was something. Look at that. Won the game. 0 cards in deck. Griselbrand in play. That was delicious. He's a maniac. Maniac on the floor. Do 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 do. I'll sub for that. Unbanned Twin with the 5-month free subscription. Thank you very much and welcome back. I appreciate the continued support. Speaking of support, thanks everyone for hanging out here tonight. If you're enjoying my stuff, please consider following the channel. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I stream Magic full-time here. We stream lots and lots of non-rotating formats, Modern and Legacy, occasionally some Vintage. Also stream Hearthstone and Hex on occasion. If you're enjoying my stuff, please consider doing like Unbanned Twin just did there and subscribing to my channel. My subscribers are a big part of why I'm able to stream full-time. You can also support my stuff by checking out some of my wonderful sponsors. MTGOtraders.com would love to buy and sell some Magic Online cards with you. And if you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience. Using code Jeff12, you can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, binders, and bags there. And of course, myself and the wonderful staff here would like to welcome everyone to Hoaglandia. Please talk to your friendly neighborhood moderator about your complimentary timeout. At any rate, we're 1-0 in this league with Tin Fin's Dark Depths amalgamation. See if we can keep on keeping on. And this hand has a very quick Dark Depths 2020, right? This is a turn... I guess it's a turn 3 Depths. Maybe it's a little bit slow. On the play, I think this is fine. We are a big part of the other parties. Alright, lost my Exhume. Well, how about that for a piece of candy, chat? What a yummy piece of candy. It's some candy. I love, candy. Dark Depths candy. Playing around Wasteland here. They could play a Baleful Strix. But I would like to just make it 2020. Oh, you're right. We have a candy emote now, subs. Come on. Why are you slacking, subs? We got candy emotes. I need the candy emotes from the subscribers. I know it's new, and we gotta adjust, but I need you to be on the ball with the candy emotes moving forward. All right. What are we doing? Is this a click submit matchup? I don't know. There we go. The subs deliver. Hey, Milo109. Thank you very much for the brand new sub. I know there's a lot of great people making a lot of great content on Twitch right now. Thanks for using your Prime this month here. What do we want to do? Is this a silent? Like, we don't actually know what they're doing, right? What does Thoughtseize say? Does Thoughtseize automatically mean they're a fair deck? Because that's the only information we have, right? Is Underground Sea Thoughtseize. Storm doesn't usually play Thoughtseize because they care about their health total. So, like, do we automatically assume they're on a fair deck because they're on a Deathrite Shaman deck because of Thoughtseize? They could actually be an opposing depths deck, right? I think I just clicked submit. No, they had Underground Sea though, right? It was Underground Sea Thoughtseize. Underground Sea Thoughtseize. I'm gonna run it back. That's the real downside to playing decks like this. Sometimes you just gotta run it back because it was too quick. Sometimes you just gotta look at it and go, you know what? I just don't know. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. I love that this deck has the backup combo plan with the Dark Depths, just so you can like sidestep Graveyard Hate in the post-board games too, which is great because like should they have a bunch of Graveyard Hate, we like have a secondary combo, which is great. This hand's very good. I concur. Our backup plans do in fact have backup plans. You are not wrong. It's the Matt Nass way. Yeah, I think 4-color control is probably most likely. We'll see here. Let's take a peekaboo. We should know what we're up against here after this Thoughtseize resolves. Yeah, definitely 4-color control. Huh. Okay, so here's the context when you think about what we're supposed to take here. Our opponent put back 2 cards on top of their deck here. So and they can't shuffle. So their 2 best cards currently are on top of their deck. Hey, Steven. Thanks for the new sub, bud. This is tough. So, like, I feel like they probably hit a Baleful Strix here. Otherwise, I'd snap off the Flusterstorm. I feel like they topped a Baleful Strix here. That's what my gut says. My gut says they topped a Baleful Strix. The question I guess the Jace isn't even that scary because Hexmage kills Jace potentially. So I guess I just take the Snapcaster here, and if they Baleful Strix next turn, I can Living Wish, and if they hold up the Flusterstorm, I just stick the Hexmage. Strix is a problem because it means I can't kill them with the 20/20 before they unsummon it with Jace the Mind Sculptor. That's why we potentially care about a Baleful Strix. Exhume does resolve their Snapcaster. That is something to keep in mind. 10 out of 10. It is such a shame that the border on these cards is so hideous because I've actually never seen that artwork before, not that I remember, and it's beautiful. Like, the art on that card is quite fantastic, but just like the hideousness and like the overwhelmingness of the frame like distracts from it completely. Yep, yeah, a lot of the actual artwork on the Yu-Gi-Oh cards looks quite fantastic, I think. I agree with that assessment. I mean, the opponent fetched this trop, so like they could have fetched for black mana there if we didn't have the Urborg out. So they have Flusterstorm, Jace, and then 2 cards I don't know. Yeah, I agree, Steven. And I really feel like who did they get outside feedback on this frame before they went live with it? It's just so clunky. Foil duels feel like an abomination. Ooh, they don't have a 4th land. That's good for us. Do I just like play Swamp and cast Living Wish next turn? Seems pretty good for us, right? I guess I start by attacking with this, right? And see what they do. If they don't have like a Brainstorm or another instant here, the Living Wish gets to resolve through the Flusterstorm, which is nice. Yeah, they must have hidden Diabolic Edict. They must not have the Strix. My read was off. Why would I wish for Griselbrand? I don't have a way to get Griselbrand into the bin. I'm going to wish for Dark Depths here. True Force, pitching Jace. Okay. Yeah, I guess Jace is pretty bad in the face of Vampire Hexmage. That's probably a not completely unrealistic assessment of the situation. Oh man. They're killing my Hexmage. That's so rude. So Snapcaster means if they hit a land, they have Snap Edict available. Hey, Shella 8, thank you very much for the 4-month resubscription. I do appreciate that. Welcome back. How about if we just make a 2020? How do we feel about that? Exhume my Vampire Hexmage. Oh no! Oh no! Shella 8. I said for the 4 months already. Oh, no. I think it was right to go for the Exhume here. I think it was right to go for the Exhume there. I think it was right. Well, why is it right to go for the Exhume? It doesn't play around Force of Will, but I like that I get to cast my spell while they don't have the Flusterstorm up, which is nice. Gonna get punished though. They didn't draw the 4th land. We are only 2 mana off of hardcasting Griselbrand, worth noting. Yeah, but like just passing there is pretty bad if they draw the 4th land. That's unfortunate. Am I just supposed to jam here? I think I'm supposed to jam. If we draw white source, I can play Children to insulate from Edict. If they draw a land, we lose the Merit Liege. They surgicaled our Hexmages himself. Our Hexmages are gone. And like the nice thing is even if they hit here, we'd just get to, we'd still be live to kill them with an Entomb, right? No, they had Snapcaster Mage in their hand. We knew Jace was gone. They had Snapcaster Mage in their hand and an Edict in their bin, which is why we needed to dodge. Was why we needed to dodge the 4th land. They had Snapcaster in hand and Edict in their bin. Yeah, this decklist is sweet, J-Milia. I really like this deck, actually. It seems sweet. I like doing degenerate things, and like I like that this has kind of an A-B combo plan, but it goes in 2 different directions, so it's kind of hard to combo against, or hard to board against. Seems really sweet. It's quite fantastic. I assume Necrotic Ooze is for when you need it to be. It could be another Hexmage or another Children, depending on the situation. It's probably just extra redundancy. Can I just talk about the fact that there's just this fucking Grave Titan in our sideboard for just like when you get to 6 lands, you're like, nah, fuck it, man. Here's a Grave Titan. It's like, you know what's gonna win this game? Grave Titan, cast for 6 lands. Tap 6 lands. Put Grave Titan into play. Matt Nass is truly a generous deck builder. Correct, yeah, I agree. Most fair matchups are just gonna get hosed by Grave Titan. You're playing this at SCGCon next week? That's awesome. This deck's a hoot. Deck is a total hoot. We're winning games. That's the best part. We're actually winning games here. Like there's a lot of things that are sweet in Legacy, but you can't win games with all of them, as we've often demonstrated on this stream. Man, can I really play Miracles after playing this deck? I feel like Miracles is a strict step down after this meme. Hey, Zetter KLOL with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much for supporting my content this month. I know there's a lot of people you could support with that, and thanks for helping me out this month. Wish for Grave Titan sounds great. What's going on, Maddie? Matt, do you want to play Modern and I'll play this in Legacy? What do you think? What do you think? I'll play this in Legacy and you'll play Modern next weekend? We could play Belcher. We could play... I don't know if I can do... I feel like I'm in a mindset now, and Miracles just isn't conducive to that mindset. This hand's got to be a mulligan, right? You know you can play Griselbrand on turn 1, right? Ain't that the truth? That's just they're just such good words to live by. You know you can play Griselbrand on turn 1, right? Oh, jeez. So this hand, if this was a black card, we'd be able to Shallow Grave. I'm gonna keep this hand. I'm gonna keep this hand, and I'm gonna keep that, and I'm gonna go Marsh Flats, pass. It's asking about how to know, especially mean bolt symbol. I don't know. Come on, Days Force of Will. With that ritual, you could just cast the Unmask. That's true. Turn 1 mom, turn 1 mom, turn 1 mom. Oh no, Nakataxian probe. Oh no. Oh no! If they take our Shallow Grave away, we're gonna have to crack this fetch land here. If they take our Shallow Grave away... A lot of people play Storm online, Maddie. A lot of people play Storm. I feel like you don't appreciate how many people play Storm online. What you got, opponent? Cast a Ponder. Cast a Ponder, opponent. Please. Please cast a Ponder. Please. Please cast a Ponder. Ponder past the turn. Ain't no duresses. Ain't no counterspells. I agree, Matt. It's really not that good. Oh, no. Tropical Island likely means they're not Storm. We're going to unmask ourselves next turn. There's a Dark Ritual on top of our deck, and we're going to unmask ourselves. They could be Infect. We played against Infect earlier tonight. That's true. Trop isn't a particularly popular starting land. Dr. Shaman, PhD. All right. Chat. I want you to understand something. We're conceding to Force of Will. You don't play decks like this to not concede to Force of Will. So I just want you to know that even if they have Force of Will here, that's okay. We're still supposed to go for it. Going for it is objectively correct. I'm going to use the word objectivity here. This isn't a deck that... we have 4 Thoughtseizes, to be fair. You can occasionally play through Disruption. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Can I get some of them sweet, sweet magic cards? Baby. Oh, baby. Give me some of them sweet, sweet magic cards. Just those delicious, delicious Magic the Gathering cards. Oh, they're just so tasty, chat. They're so tasty. Oh, all right. So what are we doing? This is Living Wish for Children of Korlis here, right? Cast Children, gain some health, do it again. Oh, I can attack. I can attack. Oh, yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. I forgot we can attack. Oh, baby. My favorite part is that they're still playing Magic. That's my favorite part of what's going on right now. My opponent hasn't conceded yet. They don't value their time. They don't know what's going on. They don't even know what's going on. Look, last time we won with Exhume. I forgot Griselbrand had haste at the moment. Did we draw? Oh, we drew a child. We did draw a child. All right. Yes, use living. I'll get Lab Man with this one. Do I want to get Lab Man with this one? I'll get Lab Man. It's fine. It's fine, chat. Everybody calm down. It's going to be okay. Look it. I can win the game making lots of mistakes, okay? I can win the game while making lots of mistakes. It's A-okay. All right. Okay, Shallow Grave. Did I mess up? I might have messed up. No, I'm fine. This deck is like the deck that keeps on giving. All right, let's do this. There are Lotus Petals in here somewhere. I think there's another Lotus Petal in here somewhere. Yeah, we should Thoughtseize them just in case. Get a little bit of information on the way out the door. What you doing over there? Oh, yeah, look at all those lands. All right, crack this for white. Use my Unburial Rites to reanimate my Laboratory Maniac. We did it. Hooray! Dum da dum 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 da dum 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 da dum dum bum ba dum. What a fantastic way to win a game of Magic the Gathering. What do we think? I think that was a fantastic way to win a game of Magic the Gathering. Alright, so they're a Wasteland Deathrite Shaman deck. I think that means I want these Pithing Needles, because we can turn off whichever one they have that's most annoying to our current draw. What's going on? JMP, this deck is fucking sweet. It is very sweet. I don't think I can board these in 2. I think 5 cards is too many. LED and 1 Wish out. That's all I do? Just like trim these? I guess LED's pretty bad against counter magic. But like if they surgical me, I have backup plans, and like my extra copies of things are in my sideboard. Or you think I want all the LEDs out and I want all the gravestones? I guess that seems okay. I guess this makes Deathrite Shaman pretty terrible, right? All right, I'll try it. I'll believe Solver. Solver's got some legacy chops. This is not quite good enough. Play catch and release here. I mean, sir, what's our motto around these parts? We're not playing decks like this to not keep hands like this one. Do 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 do. We're the maniac. Oh no, they're about to cabal therapy our Lotus Petal, chat. They're about to cabal therapy our Lotus Petal. Don't do it. Have a heart, opponent. Why don't you feel something? Have a heart beat inside your chest. Have mercy. Can't a man just make a 2020 in peace? Can't a man just make a 2020 in peace? I think sideboarding actually shouldn't be too hard with this deck when you sit down and think about it, J Milla. Because like you just need three plans, right? You need the board in 2 Needle plan, the board in 3 Gravestone plan, and the board in all 5 plan. This deck is like the cousin to land. No, it is. It is really. No, I am not sitting down. I am standing up so I can bounce around and have all of the energy that I feel necessary to have while streaming Magic the Gathering. Don't daze me, bro. Don't daze me, bro. Oh no! Oh no! We're so unlucky. We're so unlucky. They take the Hexmage. We're going to wish that we kept the Shallow Grave on top. What a tilt. I bottomed the Shallow Grave. We actually had a lot of draws there that killed them, right? We had 7 reanimate spells and 2 more Hexmages. Is this just like Dark Depths Pass? God, that feels rancid. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just Dark Depths Pass. Maybe I should have left the Shallow Grave on top. I don't know. I feel like looking at my hand, if they had a discard spell, they weren't supposed to take the Hexmage, but I also don't have a very good reason for why they weren't supposed to take the Hexmage. I'm boarding my toys back in on the play. That's pretty good. Was that winnable? I think we were pretty unlikely to win that game from that position we were in. You are welcome to slog through a game like that if you want to, but I definitely don't want to. Easy force here. Can play through Dazes. We EV concede around these parts, ain't that the truth? That hand's not even actually that good, right? This is definitely a Pithing Needle Wasteland hand. They played Wasteland, chat. For those of you that missed when I conceded there, I conceded because our opponent played a Wasteland. I didn't concede because they had the discard spell. For those that weren't paying attention to when I conceded that second game. Yeah, playing the Dark Depths is good because if we draw a green source to allow us to Living Wish for stage, or we drew a stage for the turn, I think it was worthwhile. I'm like, obviously you could be results based and just be like, well, they had a Wasteland, so you shouldn't play it. Yeah, if we draw Urborg, like there are a lot of reasons to play the Dark Depths out there. I would play the Dark Depths again. You could maybe make an argument. The only decision I think I had that game was you could make an argument that if they have a discard spell, they're supposed to take the Hexmage, in which case I should leave the Shallow Grave on top of my deck for redundancy. It's very possible that taking the Dark Depths is correct. Someone needs to make you an advantage bar plugin so that you can have it go up and down. We need an interactive advantage bar plugin for when, for like chat could do it for like the advantage between me and my opponent. That would be a fun Twitch extension, wouldn't it? No, I don't think I'm supposed to go for Hexmage here. I think I'm supposed to play this on Wasteland and pass. They have... Oh, they can only cast 1 daze this turn. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I think we're still okay to wait, but yeah, I definitely could have... I could have cast this... I guess a good player would have dazed this, but then they'd be behind a land. They'd have to daze the Dark Ritual, yeah. But I guess, like, next turn I can Ritual and then make them double daze. Yeah, it would have tempoed our opponent by making them daze our thing. That's actually a phenomenal draw, right? There's a non-zero chance they have Edict. There's a non-zero chance they have Edict. I guess if they have Edict, they could have drawn a Force as well. I guess if they have an Edict, yeah, it's gonna be Force Pitch Days. Yep. I can just play this out because we named Wasteland on the Pithing Needle. This way, if we draw Living Wish, we can get stage. Put that into play. And like, now our Shallow Graves and stuff rebuy the Hexmage, right? Which is kind of sweet. Brainstorm's a pretty good one. Brainstorm's a pretty good one. That being said, with this Needle out, they have a pretty hard time interacting with the Dark Text angle of our attack here. Which is nice. Which is very nice. Very nice. I can start manually ticking down. I most certainly can. I'm actually going to put Children into play here because it insulates against a potential Diabolic Edict down the line. What if we put them together? I guess this means they have like a bolt here. They could bolt my Children, but they would bolt in plus Diabolic Edict later anyways. I guess they have Edict, they're just playing it here because I have a installation. Just fetching to clear the Brainstorm. I'm going to play that because it translates to 2 down ticks per turn here if I draw another land. Slow and steady, chat. Slow and steady. Slow ride. Take it easy. Be-do-do-do-do. I could, in fact, entomb Unburial Rites. Let's do that, shall we? I'm doing it in response to Pyromancer in case they have a Force. Nah, man. I boarded Unburial Rites back in for this game. I wanted... Oh, it is in the sideboard, isn't it? Fuck, did I really not board that back in? Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I boarded an Unmask. I thought I grabbed Unburial Rites. I grabbed Unmask by mistake. Well, that's a tilt. Awkward. It's fine. It's fine. We'll put Daddy in the bin. Yeah, it's pretty close to a whatever. Smoke if you got him. Do you have the third force of will? Do you have the third force of will? Will you exert your force? Oh, winner. Winner. Deck is quite literally unbeatable. Never forget, chat. Magic's a skill game and the better player always wins. Magic is a skill game. Running them down. Here we go. This deck is great. And even if this deck isn't great, this is the most powerful meme we've played in some time. You wouldn't have drawn the Exhume if you wouldn't have thinned your deck of Griselbrand. Yep. We just beat Delver. That deck was Delver, right? It was almost certainly Delver. Probably Delver, statistically Delver. I guess they could have been like Pyromancer Mush. Where does this rate on the meme scale? I feel like it's pretty high, right? It's got to be pretty high on the meme scale. We don't know because we won so fast. That's not strictly true. We played Vial Smasher earlier with Pyromancer and not Delver. We wrecked the Delver deck so hard we didn't even know what it was. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? They had Daze, yeah, probably Delver, right? They had Daze Force Wasteland. Wasteland and Daze are pretty indicative of a Delver strategy. Yeah, I definitely see why Matt Nass ended up playing this at a Grand Prix. Like, in addition to being kind of wacky, it feels very, very strong. I wonder if there's any other combo decks in Legacy we can smush together. Because, like, Land Nauseam was kind of like 2 decks smushed together. And this is kind of 2 decks smushed together. What other decks can we smush Dark Depths into, chat? Of course I know a great place to get comfortable men's underwear. Mac Weldon provides premium men's clothing, like underwear, using code Jeff Hoagland at bit.ly/GoogleClose. Save 20% on your order there. Depths Intel, right? Depths Intel, that sounds great. That sounds great. This hand is excellent, chat. This hand is quite good. We're going to start with the old Unmask Entomb, turn 2 Shallow Grave. Gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you. You gonna mulligan to 6, opponent? What if you mulligan to more? What if you mulligan to 5? Mulligan to 4. Only, oh, so lucky, so lucky. Kept 6 cards. What if you kept 5 cards? What if you took your best one and were like, no, 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 give it to me? Oh, isn't this adorable? It's so cute. It's so cute. Look at it. Look at how adorable this hand is. He's got 7 and 6 mana spells. They've got every time I play against this colorless Eldrazi deck and I'm playing something that it kinda has an okay matchup against, I'm like, why aren't you dying to fast combo? I am excited to get you. We gonna get him. We gonna get him. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, a piece of candy. Piece of candy, you say. Where's Gristle Daddy? There's Gristle Daddy. Oh, yeah, shallow. The grave. You should have dug the grave deeper. Should have made sure the grave was deeper. Yeah. Just inject the cards. Inject the cards directly into my veins. The Living Wish really, so one of the issues I felt when we played Tin Fins last time was that you had a hard time getting to children consistently. And the fact that this has Living Wish to get to children consistently is really awesome. Langler, since you said this was the most powerful thing you've played in a while, I'm going to send you a vintage Outcome Mentor key. Sounds good. Sounds good, Langler. Sounds excellent. So do I actually want to take another hit here? I have to, right? I actually have to take another hit. I need another LED or a children. Oh no, I don't. I can go Petal. No, I didn't draw to you. Shut up. You shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Drew too many cards. I'm gonna draw some more. I'm gonna draw some more magic cards. And you're gonna like it. Alright. Alright, so we do this. We're gonna cast a Dark Ritual. We're gonna cast another Dark Ritual. We're gonna cast an Entomb. Put my children in the ground. Bury them. We're gonna bury my children. We're gonna bury my children. We're doing Exhume. Exhume the children! Put the children into play. Put the children. Gain some health. Gain all of the health. Alright. Draw some more cards. Draw some more cards. Draw some more cards. Alright, now we're gonna do some more stuff here. Where are we at? Dark Ritual. Where are we at on the Dark Ritual front? Alright, some Lotus Petals. Some Darkers. I like the part where my opponent's still playing Magic. God bless them for still playing Magic the Gathering with me. Shallow Grave. Oh, yeah, just give me all that health, Daddy. Give it all here. All right, where are my LEDs at? There's my LEDs. Cast my LEDs. Cast my Lotus Petal. Cast my Dark Ritual. Cast I'm a Living Wish. Hold priority. In response to... Wait, did I not hold priority? It's a good thing I have. It's a good thing I have enough. My control key must have stuck. It's fine. You don't even need to hold priority because you have an Unburial Rites, chat. It's cool. It's cool. It doesn't matter. You can also just cast it, you know? Whatever you want to do. Yeah, just take them cards and send them right into my veins, chat. Right into my veins. Alright, this is the part where we click submit, right? Like 90% sure we're supposed to click submit. Dudes, they even know you're a Dark Depths deck. They don't, right? They just think we're Tin Fins, potentially. If they're up on the Legacy technology, they should know Living Wish means Dark Depths, but they might not. Isn't this deck Sweet Bionic? This is a great Buckle Up deck. This is a great Buckle Up deck. We got one more match after this one with this deck, and then, yeah, I don't think I can do Miracles tonight. I think I have to close out with something else that's a full meme. We've got Belcher in the queue. Do we want to play Belcher, or do we want to play a sweet meme? All right, chat. Since we're 3-0 with this, I'll let you pick. Do we want to play Belcher after this, or do we want to play Nourishing Lich? Belcher or Nourishing Lich? What do we think? Lich, yeah, I feel like Nourishing Lich is one of the few decks that can, like, beat out Goblin Charbelcher in this deck. In this chat. Oh, yeah, look at the sweet memes are certainly made of these. Was that really a question? Alright, this is a pretty easy mulligan, right? It doesn't have a good depth. It doesn't have either of our combos very quickly. Rigged pull. Look, I knew the answer to that question when I asked it, chat. Ooh, this hand's actually pretty good. And I would love a land on top. Whoa! Did they... This deck is sweet. Let's run it back. 10 out of 10, Tarmagusi. Thanks for the bits. They have to have Thought Nuts here next turn. So I just go Ritual Hexmage here, right? Like Ritual Hexmage Entomb. Sweet memes are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody memeing for something. Put Gristle Daddy in the bin. Alright, opponent. I've set up for 2 combos. Your move. Why the fuck does Vampire Hexmage have first strike, right? Asking the real questions. Asking the real questions. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh wait, was that wrong? Am I supposed to sack that? Because now if I draw Shallow Grave, I don't get the Griselbrand back. Yeah, I think that was wrong. I think that was wrong. Should have just let them exile it. It's a pretty marginal thing, I think. I think it's marginal, but I think it's definitely worth saying that it's wrong. Oh shit. You can go Stage Depths Lion's Eye Diamond in this deck. Holy dicks. Thank you for the Urborg, by the way, opponent. God bless you. God bless you, you're a giver. Your move, Yugi boy. These decks usually don't play Wasteland, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this happen. I don't think they usually play Wasteland. Yeah, I think it's worth playing around All Is Dust and Ugin. I agree with that. I think All Is Dust especially could happen. We saw 2 of those in the last game. Of course, there's an argument that they might have trimmed the All Is Dust thinking we were Tin Fins, but I think that's worth playing around. We definitely know that they have All Is Dust. We don't know for sure that they have Wasteland. Hey, Rogue, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime subscription. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great content on Twitch right now. Thanks for supporting mine this month with that. Welcome. Thanks for helping me do what I do here for a yob. Yob is a yob is a yob. Oh, we gained a hit point, huh? That's a lot of hit points, opponent. What you got? Fairy? Okay, that's fucking great. That is A plus right there. That is fair and reasonable. Yep. This format is a hoot. I mean, I'm definitely going for it here. If they all is dust me next turn, they all is dust me next turn. That's how do we beat a Windrake, chat? I don't understand. How do I beat a Windrake? Somebody explain. Somebody explain. If we draw a land, we can wish for loyal retainers. Holy shit, LED is just the stones in this deck. Can we just talk for a minute and appreciate how great LED is in this deck? Can we just like soak that in for a moment? This is a Eugene? This could be a Eugene, right? Could be Eugene, could be All Is Dust. Who knew Black Lotus was a good card, right? This Black Lotus card is decent. I think it's got some legs. Might be competitive. It might be competitive. Look, if you're one of those people who can't spend $6,000 on Magic cards and still eat, Legacy's probably not the format for you, and that's okay. That's okay. There's plenty of other formats in Magic the Gathering that you are able to play. There's plenty of other formats that are for you, but Legacy is probably not one of them. And before someone out there goes, but Jeff, wait, it's not $6,000 to play Legacy. It's called hyperbole. Learn to pick up on it. It's very expensive to play Legacy. All right, but do you like the part where we made them cast 2 Fairy Macabres to not die to our Merit Liege? Do you like... Oh, yeah. If only you had some graveyard hate, opponent. I don't understand. Where'd all your graveyard hate go, opponent? I don't understand. Why don't you have any graveyard hate, opponent? Why don't you have the graveyard hate in your Legacy deck? I don't understand. Oh, Magic's fucking great. Thoughtseize. Oh man, look at these sweet Legacy legal cards that my opponent was unable to cast. Just, it's decadent almost. Decadent. My favorite part is how they're still playing Magic. Life is so beautiful to me. Can't you see? Maddie, oh jeez, now. Matthew, this deck might be better than Jeskai Ascendancy to set the bar low. This deck, I'm going to go eat. This deck is great, Matthew. This deck is wonderful. Where are my dark rituals? Somewhere. There's dark rituals in this hand somewhere. Get lost. I'm playing Grixis Delver. He doesn't want me to have fun, chat. Which is easily the best. Wait, that was an Entomb. I meant to cast Dark Ritual there. It doesn't matter because I'm gonna draw my entire deck, but I would like the record to reflect I didn't mean to click on that one. Definitely thought that was a Dark Ritual. Oh, this deck is great. Alright, do this. Entombception. Yeah, that's oh look, have a free Ulamog opponent, cause I'm a giver. Have a free Ulamog because I'm a giver. Gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you. And just because they haven't conceded yet, I'm gonna take the last card out of their hand. Leave you with nothing! Alright. Alright. I have this 2020 in play, chat, but it's just I don't need it. I don't need it. Make some blue mana, make some white mana, make some red mana. Just all the manas of the rainbow. I am definitely linking this YouTube set in the Tin Fins. We've played Tin Fins a few times on this channel, and every time we've played it, it's felt amazingly lackluster. And this deck actually feels really good. Like, no joke. Like, this deck is sweet. Also that's great. See, Tragos is the best. Tragos is gonna hand me Jeskai Ascendancy, but we 4-0 with this one. We 4-0 with this one. Well, we're waiting for the 5th match to pop. I'd just like to thank everyone for hanging out here today. My name is Jeff Hogan. I'm a full-time streamer, memer, content producer here on Twitch. I stream Magic 30 plus hours a week. We focus primarily on non-rotating formats on this stream. We play a ton of Modern. We play some Legacy. We play some Vintage. We also stream Hex and Hearthstone on occasion. If you enjoy my content, you want to help me continue making this content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Subscriptions start at $4.99 a month, or if you're one of the many people in the world who has Amazon Prime, if you link your Amazon to your Twitch account, that gets you Twitch Prime included with that for free. And Twitch Prime gives you a free channel subscription to a channel of your choice every single month. Doesn't cost you anything extra. It's included with your Amazon Prime. You can also support my content by checking out some of my sponsors. Cardsphere.com, A7Hawk77 with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Speaking of, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Cardsphere.com would love to help you turn some of your Magic cards into other Magic cards or cash directly with other players. There's no haggling. They just take a 1% fee off the top. Mac Weldon provides premium men's clothing. Using code Jeff Hoagland at bit.ly/HugelClothes, you can save 20% on your first order of premium shorts, t-shirts, polos, underwear, all sorts of fantastic stuff there. And of course, this stream wouldn't be possible without viewers like Anaronix, Justin, Nivik, and all of y'all out there. If you didn't catch all this league, we've been going for a little over an hour now. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel later, youtube.com/Jeff Hoagland. 100% of my streams get archived there, and I break them up by each deck that we play, so you can watch just the decks that you care about. This deck, like pretty much all the decks we play on this stream, by the way, are viewer-submitted deck lists. If you're interested in seeing me play one of your decks on stream, be sure to check out bit.ly/HugelSellout. All the details on how you can have me play one of your sweet piles on stream are there. You're not wrong. And this deck feels genuinely powerful. Like, I spent a lot of time trying a lot of different combo decks in Legacy just because I really wasn't enjoying playing like Delver and 4-color Deathrite mirrors. And none of them felt particularly good. But this deck is doing something incredibly sweet and feels very powerful. Obviously, 4 matches is a very small sample size, and I would need to play this deck a lot to get a real feel. Look at this. Woo! Ah, da, 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 da. Look at, we've got the turn 1 with the Thoughtseize. We got a turn 1 with the Thoughtseize, chat. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Let's do the time warp again. What you got over there? What you got, opponent? What you got? I got some candy in my hand. Oh, look at that. You had a force of will, opponent. That'd be a fucking damn shame if someone took your force of will away. It's a good thing, force of will and Deathrite Shaman and Daze. It's a good thing that those cards keep the degenerate decks in Legacy in check. It is a good thing that we are being kept in check. It's a good thing they are policing. They are policing what is going on. They had Force, Daze, Deathrite. GG's. You have to be... The most important part about winning games like this is extending the handshake afterwards. It's good games. Welcome to Thunderdome. All right. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and attack first. And I'm going to crack LED before we draw cards, right? So we're going to go up to 20, 24 here or whatever. We're going to crack LED for... Are we cracking for white mana at this point? I think it's for white mana, right? Or do we crack for black mana? What kind of mana do we want from our Black Lotus here? It's probably white, right? Is it black? Oh, I guess black lets us go Entomb Reanimate. Yeah, it's probably black. Black is right. All right, hit me, dealer. Oh, like that. So we go into, and so this is actually important. There's a chance we could draw the children here without white mana. So we want to Entomb Exhume the children now, just in case. So they should be a lock for losing the game now at this point, because we're gonna draw our whole deck. Oh, I guess I should have left mana floating there, right? I should have left mana floating because there's a chance all our petals are in the bottom of our deck and I could draw Dark Rituals. None of those things are true. Like, we just drew them, but like, I could have been punished there. So I should Entomb, but I should wait to Exhume until after I've drawn cards there. He definitely had a small missequence there. Get all 60 cards in my veins. Just inject them. Inject the cards, chat. I need more cards. Can I get some of them sweet magic cards? You got any more of them sweet magic cards? Oh, they're yummy, chat. Those sweet magic cards are so yummy. Let's dig a shallow grave here. Sacrifice this. This deck's okay. I'd probably play this one again, you know. Someone twisted my arm. They made me do it. Don't crack LED and keep them from knowing that you're on Dark Depths. Can I avoid cracking LED? I'm not sure that I can, right? I guess there's another Dark Ritual in my deck. There's another Dark Ritual, so then I can go Dark Ritual into Living Wish. Yeah. He's a maniac on the floor. Do 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 do. What a tasty victory. I really feel like that was the style of game that I can get into. Both teams really had a chance, and they tried their hardest, and there was a lot of interactivity with back and forth gameplay. Oh baby, this is the Pithing Needle Gravestone time. So I'm pretty sure these are the 5 cards we cut when we board in all 5. Pretty sure these are the 5 cards we cut. And again, for the record, this is not my deck list. This is a deck list that's based on a deck that Matt Nass played, and this specific iteration of it is was submitted by one of our viewers, Jay Milla, there in chat. The opponent should have considered winning the die roll. I really feel like our opponent should have, if they would have won the die roll. Silent Gravestone actually doesn't turn off our graveyard because it only prevents cards from being targeted. And Exhume and Shallow Grave don't target. Neither of these cards target. This is the silliest shit. Have some bits. I'm gonna put those bits towards the replay. So we had a Charmagoofy donated for a run back of this deck at a future date. So I'm gonna put those towards that. It did kind of look like vintage, right? That was sweet. It was shiggity schwooty. The Death Cloud deck's still in the queue. It's actually towards the top now, right? It's black, green. Death Cloud is row 10 currently. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 6 modern decks in. Probably get to that on sometime between Monday and Wednesday. Put these towards a run back as well. It's way too much fun. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Is this a keep? I feel like we're going to be slower post-board once they know what we're doing. Like, we have a Thespian stage here, and we have Thoughtseize to kind of punch a hole in their armor. And if we, like, drew a reanimate spell, we could just, like, go all in. But, like, going all in on them keeping 7 on the play is probably not good. Put this towards a run back. This is great to watch. Thank you. Thank you for the bits. Will do. Will do. Max P 4354 with the brand new Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Named Thoughtseize. Name the card that does you wrong. Did you dirty last time, opponent, didn't it? And gave you a little diddle, spun you around. It was like, hey, little diddle, the cat and the fiddle. Oh no! Oh no! We'd have hit it! We'd have hit it, chat! 12-hour tin fin stream in an aluminum shark costume? I don't think so. I think there's a non-zero chance that they're not ghosting here. I think there's a real chance they just, like, wanted to name the card that's likely our 4 of disruption. They're like, obviously we can never know for sure if they're ghosting or not unless they're, like, brazen enough to tell us they're ghosting. I think holding lands is a little bit ambitious here. I think I should just play my lands out. Like, not playing lands out loses to Daze, it loses to Spell Pierce, it loses to Flusterstorm. I'm gonna need more steel beams melted in the future date. We need our opponents to think more about die rolls, Duckles. Thanks for the bits. Get some points added. We could also just cast Griselbrand at some point. That's a great cheer emote, by the way. Try hard. That's great. Yeah, playing shock lands would be, I guess so. There's going to be situations where shocking means you're down a Griselbrand draw. Can we just take a moment and talk about how fucking great Magic the Gathering is? All right, so I'm gonna go for it here because, well, to quote a mediocre magician, we're not playing decks like this to not go for it. And I can beat a Daze here. If they have Surgical or whatever, then whatever, but put the mother in the grave. Remind our opponent how we're probably going to get Surgical or Forced or whatever, but it's fine. It's fine. You definitely go for it in situations like this. I think the opponent made a pretty significant misplay there. I'm pretty sure when you're playing decks against decks like what I'm playing, you're supposed to force the thing, putting the thing into the discard pile, especially when the opponent knows we have the Shallow Grave. Because it's definitely harder for this deck to get a thing into the bin than it is for it to get it back out of the bin. So I think it's a small mishap on my opponent's part there. Yeah, always force the in, never the out. Yep. Delver of Squeakrits. Do you accept Sneak and Show as a donation? 10 out of 10, Faithless Looting. Just make sure it has at least 2 copies of Omniscience in it, because I think without Omniscience, Sneak and Show is pretty bad. Stifle. That's rude. That's... Sorry, I need a minute. There's a sub that's on point with the candy emote. Do I get a Dark Depths here, or do I just get I'd probably get Loyal Retainers, right? This is probably just Loyal Retainers. Oh, they have Stifle. They have Stifle, chat. They have Stifle. They have Stifle. They have Stifle. They have Stifle. Did you know they have... I'm just repeating it to myself to drill it into my brain. 1,000 for Sneak and Show. Thank you for the bits. So I can't... Getting the Ooze is bad, chat, because my opponent's going to hit us to 14 next turn, and then they're going to stifle the first draw, which means we'll go to 7 and can't draw more cards. So I'm pretty sure we just get Dark Depths here. And I'm pretty sure we just get Dark Depths, because Stifle's not good against Dark Depths. This sucks if they have a Wasteland, but I'm pretty sure we're just supposed to get Dark Depths here. Yeah, because they have to stifle the activation. So they get to Time Walk our Dark Depths thing. Damn, we are good at Magic. Just the hottest of fire. Hottest of fire. Ask me what it's like sometime. The answer, it's fucking great. That's the answer, chat. The answer to what is it like? It's fucking great. So many combos. All right, so there's a non-zero chance they have Diabolic Edict in their deck. But again, in the words of a mediocre magician, we are not playing this deck to not go for it. So I'm going to go. They're going to stifle. Oh, am I getting Diabolic Edicted? This deck is Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. Every card is a piece of candy. God bless. All right. Am I getting edicted? Dursty with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much and welcome. I appreciate that. All right. All right. Papa needs another reanimate spell. Gosh, we are just the unluckiest, chat. Just the gosh darned unluckiest. Just the gosh darned unluckiest. Griselbrand works in mysterious ways. All right, Dark Ritual means we can hardcast Grizzly Bees here. Dark Ritual means we can hardcast Grizzly Bees. That opens us up to more live draws. All right. All right, I'm gonna try for this piece of candy. They have a third Force of Will. You have a Surgical Extraction. What you got? What you got, opponent? What you got? What you got? This deck's win condition is literally sacrificing children to a demon. That Surgical doesn't surprise me there. Surgical is not surprising. All right. So on the play, am I supposed to board back in some of my Go Fast? Probably not. Probably not. I feel like how I boarded is fine. You wish for the Grave Titan, chat. You wish for the Grave Titan. Yeah, we've got, that's true. We have, I'm going to bring in the Unmask. I'm going to cut this needle. Yeah, I'm just going to trim one needle and bring the Unmask back in. Because the Unmask on the play can help us get turn 1s. Gosh, we were so close. We're so close. We're so close. We're so close. What a sour way to end the evening. That's not true. We're gonna play one more league after this. We're gonna play one more league after this. You know, like. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry, chat. Let's keep the energy up. We 4-1. It's okay. It's okay. I've got another thing that sweet memes are made of. Feedback on this deck. It was kind of fucking hot. This deck was kind of great. Ivan J11 with the 3-month subscription. I do appreciate that. Welcome back. Quite a bit above average. I mean, these decks always look insane when you run above average, right? Like, if you're not running above average, you're just gonna be sad. Hey, Spice Child 11 with the brand new Twitch Prime. I don't think after playing that set of matches I would change anything. I feel like we got a pretty straightforward game plan. I really like the fact that we have like 5 specific cards in the sideboard that we bring in particular spots. So yeah, you don't play this deck to not run good. You are not wrong. All right, so what are we doing next? We're gonna play some Nourishing Lich next. This is